I see a lot of people doing something every day that's quite interesting. I see it with young, with middle age, I even see it with older people. And today I want to cover that in this episode. Hi, and welcome to Transform One More, the place where together we seek positive, lasting change, one life at a time. Today I want to talk about how you can get more out of life by using your time wisely. We are all given time in equal measure, yet some of us seem to get more out of it than others. This is my kitchen timer. I bought it about a year ago when my son, who was then 9, decided that he wanted to be a baker and he'd like to have his own restaurant by the time he's 18. Now, judging from the fact that the first 9 years of his life went by in a flash, I said, son, if that's what you want to do, you better get started now. And he started baking bread for his friends and family. The kitchen timer, it's fairly straightforward. You turn it and it ticks. The intriguing part is not the start or the end, but the time in between. The time I refer to as the ticking time. You see, the ticking time is where the value is created. The ticking time is where the action actually occurs. From the moment I turn the dial on that timer, it's the start of the end. From the day you were born, you have been on a timer, and your time is finite. Whether you want to admit it or not, the end will come. The only guarantee that we have in life is that eventually time will stop ticking for us one day. What are you doing with your ticking time? There's a lot that we can hear about time management, and managing time isn't so much about scheduling hours and minutes, but it's more about the arrangement of priorities. A young researcher was trying to interview a number of top executives to understand their secrets of time management. And for weeks, she tried to get a hold of a particular executive, but no matter how hard she tried, the executive just could not fit her into the schedule. And one day she called the office and she was told that this executive was away for the morning, that she was actually hiking in the mountains. However, there was a cancellation and that they'd be able to fit her in to the schedule on that Friday morning at 11 a.m. When the researcher met with the executive, she expressed her gratitude and she asked the questions in the allotted 30 minutes time. As the researcher was about to leave, she asked if she could please just ask one more question, somewhat of a personal nature, and the executive obliged. And the researcher mentioned that when she called to book her appointment, she understood that the executive was actually out hiking. And she said to her, how do you find time in the middle of the day to go hiking with your kind of schedule? The executive calmly responded, I don't find time, I make time. I control my priorities. My priorities do not control me. As a successful person, this is the approach that you need to take. You have the same amount of time each day as everyone else. And when you awake in the morning, your timer is set and your time is ticking. What you choose to do with that time will determine what you become. Time is life. Waste your time, waste your life. Today I'd like to leave a transform action point with you. And I'd like you to ask yourself the question, what am I doing with my ticking time? What are you doing with your ticking time? Are you bringing a light to the world that is so great that even after you're gone, the light still remains? I want to challenge you to pay close attention to what you're doing with your time. Decide what you want time to produce for you and go towards achieving just that. And as Miles Davis, that great trumpeter, said, time isn't the main thing, it's the only thing. And that's what I leave with you today. Thank you for listening, and remember, you were created to climb mountains and reach the top. You will learn, you will grow, you will succeed because you are an overcomer, you are a conqueror, and you are a